Fiducia, unlimit your potential.
Good morning, everyone. You're welcome to the third edition of the Fiducia Factoring Academy. My name is Jonah Ju. I lead the marketing and communications team at Fiducia, and I'll be your anchor for today's panel session. Our topic for today is driving business growth through early payments, access to finance, and strategic task insight.
So if you put 100 small business owners in this room where I am at the moment, and you ask all of them their greatest challenge, 990 of them would say finance. But from experience, we have found out that there are some other challenges that they have, but haven't been able to point them in that direction. So I think one of those things that SMEs actually face is, first of all, lack of information. Not that the information is not available, but they just want to run their businesses. They just want to be successful. But passion alone doesn't cut it, right? There's also regulation from government, environmental factors, and all that. Analytical tools like Pestel, SWOT analysis, and all that. So most of them usually wouldn't sit and, go find information. They want information to come to them.
The second barrier I would speak about is trust issues, both trust for the funding partners and also trust for the SMEs, right? When you look at growing and scaling the business, we're talking about leverage. And so leveraging on the tools out there could be debt financing, credit. Most people don't want to take loans. There's that thing there. When you talk about equity financing, right? Most people don't want to lose ownership of their businesses. So they're not even thinking about that in the first place. So the trust issues still limit SMEs from them opening themselves up to taking advantage or leveraging on the solutions that you have in the market. And the third barrier for me would be the readiness gap. So if you have information, you have trust. The issue is, are you ready? So as an SME, are you ready? Do you have the data that funding partners look out for?
So let me just summarize. The first is that we do awareness creation for small businesses. This is what federal government has said. This is what state government wants. This is what private organization wants. This is what financial organization wants from you, what you need to provide. Then the policy document is also one of those things that will get input, and which of course can help SMEs understand, or that knowledge can be translated to them.
One practical advice that you can give to an SME and how to position themselves to access funding from institutions, and what key steps can they take today to become more finance ready?
For your question, one practical advice, there has to be some paradigm shift from I need money to what can I do to access money. So that's where platforms like Fiducia will come into play. You have to know as a business, what do I need per time, right? That will enable you even assess the kind of information you want, because once you don't have specific directions requests, then it becomes challenging.
So Fiducia, who are we? We're a platform, a digital business that co-locates three main players, right? A supplier, a financier, and a buyer, with the intention of bridging supply chain gaps. And I'll use an example to explain that. Today, Ayotunde and Sons have supplied 1,000 liters of diesel to a plant owned by Dangote. And in Dangote's contract agreement, it's told that he can only get his money roughly 90 days from now. This constraint doesn't allow Ayotunde to grow, right? He can't really take on more jobs. He may be forced to do maybe at most 4 jobs in a year. And his business will stay the same for 5 years, 6 years continuously. What my platform does is that Ayotunde can take that invoice, load it on the platform, and you'll find financing for it, right? A financier on our platform can discount that invoice and actually get his money today. He can use the money to expand his business, to pump it back into the business as capital, and basically improve his turnover. So that's our primary vision, right? To basically help mitigate these supply chain gaps in the market. Invoice discounting is a common product known in the banking sector. However, our solution is called factoring because the anchor is also on the system, your corporate. Once they confirm your invoice, once you load that invoice and they confirm it, it gives credibility to the transaction and enables the financiers easily finance your business. And it's done in a timely fashion at the most 48 hours. So today, if you want to deal on our platform, all you have to do is onboard, right? Onboarding is free of charge. We don't charge for onboarding, whether you're a buyer, you're a seller, or a financier. You're on board on the platform. Immediately you're onboarded, right? We tie you to either your buyer or your seller. Practically, we do some back processes and then you get your money at the most within 48 hours.
Thank you very much, Ayatunde, for running us through how the platform works here at Fiducia.
We hope that this was worth your time and that you found it to be as enriching as we hoped it would be. Thank you all so much. We hope that the next time we pull together something like this, you'll join us as well. Thank you very much.
Fiducia, unlimit your potential.